Hey guys, Deb here from Coastal Ridge Reloved. So for this week's video, I will be doing this old girl up. I can't find the age of her because I can't find any stamps or anything like that, but she's old. This is what I like to call a love piece. I call it a love piece because I do it out of love. So it's either a freebie or, you know, it's for a family member or something. So a bit of a backstory. You may remember a few weeks ago I mentioned that my little baby niece had passed. So this is actually for her mum. It's just a little pick-me-up. Not pick-me-up, but you know, she's in my thoughts. A little bit different this week. So we've got rose quartz. We'll be using resin and some twinkle lights. So if you are interested in this transformation, please keep watching, and if you like what you see, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell for notifications. It is going to be a fun one. Just going in and scraping the top down with the carbide scraper. The finish was failing, so it's quite easy to get off. Sometimes it just seems easier to do this rather than sand. So, yeah, just going through doing the top. Just be careful to keep it level so you don't dig in to that wood. So when I finished scraping down that top, I did go in and clean it with Quartz and Millie Clean Cut. The link will be below in the description, and cleaned off with some fresh cool water. And then I go in with my sander. So just getting off any remaining bits of varnish. There wasn't much, so it just kind of came off very easily. So this is the main part of this project. So I'm going to try and map out. It's just been sanded. I needed to do a final sand on it, but I'm going to do that after I finish doing my carving part. So we want the main bit to be over here because there's a little drawer. I'm going to have the switch in the drawer. So the switch for the fairy lights and stuff. So I want to try and avoid these nails. So I'm probably just going to wing it. So here's the Coastal Ridge, just helping me out here with the router. I thought it might be easier just to get out the pattern and then using the chisel just to get out some more of the big bits. Thank you for all your help. Okay, so I've just progress shot, finished, sanded it off. However, I just drilled a hole so that I can put the lights through. I'm not going to put that through yet, but and then I am going to use my Quartz and Millie Suffuse paint in Rusty Rose, and I'm going to paint this whole section here. This whole section here. And then I will start putting the lights in and gluing them in, and then I'll have get the rose quartz ready and start using my resin. Okay, it's not a very good light, but I did do a pink paint wash on the top of this. Not happy with it, so that's gonna get painted. That's come out really, really good. So that's the Quartz and Millie Suffuse paint in the Rusty Rose. Okay, so I've got my Mandala stencil. I'm pretty sure that was a Big W one. My El Cheapo stenciling brush, a rag just to Rusty Rose, and some tape. So you just a little bit, not too much paint, just dabbing. Now the reason why I've taped off the end is because I sort of just want the half on this part. So what I do is let your imagination, you know, take over. That's the beauty about this gig. It doesn't have to be set in stone. You can do whatever you want. So if you mess up, cover it up. It's good if this looks crap. I'll just paint it. Looks pretty good. Pink looks pretty good. I've just put the stencil back on slightly off to the side a little bit, and I'm going to go over it in gold. If it sucks and it looks crap, then you're probably not going to see it, but I'll get back to you. So it's not easy to catch in this light. But a little sneak peek. But then you look from this angle. Okay, so I have put the lights in. I've just used the Anko Kmart 3-meter string lights. And I've cut off a little bit because it was way too long, but I know it's not ideal, but at least it's see-through. It's like a thick double-sided tape sort of thing. So I'm just using that to hold the lights down. And the switch is in this little box here. So I'll place my my quartz, and then I'll do the resin after that. Okay, so I've just picked up this resin from Bunnings. It's a crafty resin, 2-part epoxy resin kit. Mix equal parts of resin and hardener, ratio 1:1. Stir the mixture until thoroughly combined, approximately 3 to 5 minutes. Add pigment if desired. Pour into a clean, dry surface and spread evenly. 30 minutes work time, 24-hour cure time. Says it's food safe after curing. Self-leveling, anti-yellowing, high gloss finish, dries crystal clear and non-flammable. So I haven't used this before, so this is going to be a first time. If it's not your first time, that's okay. Let me know what I've done wrong. Okay, so this is what comes in the pack. So we've got part A resin, part B hardener, 2 baby cups, some gloves, a couple of paddle pop sticks, and the instructions, of course, but I'm thinking about putting it in this bottle and sort of squeezing it in. Yes? No? I don't know either. Okay, so here goes. So I'll take my part A of my resin, use a little cup provided. So it's probably, I think it was 30 mils. So it's just equal parts of A and B. And then once I've finished that, stirring for between 3 and 5 minutes. And it should be ready to go. So nothing's going to happen unless you add those two together. the next morning. All the crystals are all stuck in nice and good. And boop. Ooh. Ah. Looks good. I'm excited. So I've gone through and given everything 2 coats of Quartz and Millie Boutique top coat. And then I got to this stage and I forgot about the mirror. So the mirror is here, waiting to get top coated, and in the far distance is the hardware. Okay, the drawers are back in and the hardware's back on. Let's take a second to remember what she looked like before. And here we are, all done. It's not going to be to everyone's taste, but it was made for someone specific in mind. So if you've enjoyed this video as much as I did, please remember to like, subscribe and hit the bell. You'll get notifications. I'd like to just remind everyone that any items used will be down in the description below. And please excuse my staging. I built my son a room downstairs and he's taken my staging wall. So thank you for joining us this week, and I will see you soon.